Okay, so this is a tutorial for the Padcaster camera setup with the iPad. First, you'll want to take out the tripod, which is pretty self-explanatory to set up. Okay, so to set this up, depending on how high you may need it, you may have to unlatch 2 or just unlatch 1. And so to do this, you'll just want to unlatch probably the bottom one on each one, and then you'll latch it back so that way these don't slide around, and then pull the legs out. Come on over here, actually. You want to pull these legs out and set it out like this. And here we'll wait until we can get the iPad set up. Okay, so over here, you have everything you need for the Padcaster setup. Where's the unzip? It unzips back here. Okay, so you'll open this up. In here, you have the iPad. We won't need that right quite yet. First, we'll have your main setup, which is this thing. This is where the lens will go, and things will go through here. Okay, so we'll have that, the iPad, a charger, which you also use to set up to your PC, another cord, which attaches to USB-C. In here you have extra cords for the microphone and the attachment for the bottom, the mount. In this bag, you'll find the camera and the cords that go with it. And in the middle section, you'll find the mount for the microphone and the lens. And these have lens caps on them, which you'll want to take off before you start. If I can get this off. Lens cap 1. And that one will screw on. Don't make the same mistake I did. Okay, so first of all, to set this up, we'll put the iPad in just a moment, but for now, we will put the lens on the back here, and that just screws on. Make sure it's nice and tight and firm so it doesn't fall off. And then you'll want to set the microphone mounts up. The microphone mount screws on in the middle here. And you'll just want to get it about until it's right there, and then twist the bottom of it until it latches on nice and firm. And then you'll take the microphone right here. You might have to loosen this prior, which you'll have to twist like that. And that will go on here, it will slide on, and then just twist until it's tightened. To turn the microphone on, you just push this all the way up until the green light comes on. And then to attach this to the tripod, you will have to attach these down here. And this will have a easy screw mount, so just make sure you have it lined up and just screw it on. And then you have that. Okay. Now that you have that, you want to attach the iPad part once you've attached this, because you might not be able to get this in there. So you want to attach this with a little microphone symbol onto here, and bring it around here. Now here's the hard part. The iPad might not want to go in there correctly. So you'll have to push this through here, pull it out, and attach it into the auxiliary slot. Once that's attached, push it back through the hole you pushed it through, and push the iPad back into place. And it may take a little bit of work, but it'll go in. And now you have your setup. Okay? Now once we have everything, we'll take this setup and go over here. To attach this, you have to make sure this is unscrewed first. Make sure the screw right here, which affects the mount. Raise it up by unscrewing this one, so it'll raise up better. And then you will simply slide it on, push until you hear a click, and then you'll twist this screw. You may have to pull it a little more to get it where you can screw it on firmly. Then once you have that on firm, you may need to adjust the arm, which you can do by moving this around. Or you may choose to lock it in place. This screw affects your ability to move to the left and right, to pan it left and right. You want to be gentle with it because the tripod may fall over. But you'll unscrew that if you want to move it around. And then here, this will lock it in place. If I'm correct. You'll just want to loosen that. And you'll be able to move this around and spin it. Okay, so now you want to turn the iPad on and open it up. Here, you'll go to camera, and for video, you pull up video, make sure you're not zoomed in, and you can just simply press record, make sure the second counter is counting, and then you can spin it and do anything else you need to. By loosening these knobs, may help you move it around quicker. And now you'll just pause it. And when you're ready to upload your video, you'll just take it out of the mount by pulling it here. Pull it out, and you'll take this and take this cord, and you'll just hook it up as if you're charging it, but with the USB slot. And you'll just go and plug this into a computer. And once you plug that into a computer, it'll give you a message asking whether you want to access it, and you'll want to give it access on here. And then you should be able to find your video. And to put it back up, just simply take everything out. And you'll push this little red button right here to get the mount off. Maybe a little hard to push, but it'll go. Make sure you turn the microphone off, and the green light will go off when it's off. And here, let's just disassemble everything. The iPad will go back in here, in this slot, which will Velcro. This will attach back here. And you'll put this back into the slot right here. To get the microphone, you'll just unscrew this. It may take a little bit of work. And pull the microphone off. Detach this, and grab the black bag you found the microphone in, and put it back. And put the cord back with it. Tighten this, and put it back, right here. Next, you'll take this piece, it just screws off, and put it in here. This cord will go right here, and the bungee cords for the microphone will also go in here. Next, you'll detach this by unscrewing it. Take it off, and put it in here. And last but least, you'll be careful to not take all the pieces with it. You just want to get the macro lens and the high resolution lens. So just these two. You want to leave this ring on here. And after that, you'll take these lens caps and just screw them on. This one screws on. And then this one pushes on. After that, you'll take this little black bag, put the lens in there, pull it closed, and put it in this little slot right here. And then you'll just take this, put it back, close this, and zip it. And then to put the tripod up, you'll just have to loosen this to allow you to move it easily. And then you'll just pull these legs back together until it gets like that. And then take and unclasp these and push the legs back in. Then clasp it back. Once you've clasped that back, you'll just take this and put it back in the bag. And here you have your two pieces for the Padcaster.